I am Doug. You are watching Word Game Wednesday here on Doug Man's Land. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Time, but various times around the globe, including 11 o'clock in the UK. Thank you, Sean, for joining us in the evening. And thank you to everyone who has already filled up the chat, ready to have some fun tonight, playing some word games. So happy to see each and every one of you. This is our tradition every Wednesday, and we have some fun. We play word games. It's all a wonderful little exercise here. It's an interesting day here. We're continuing to work through some new studio upgrades. We fixed some of the mistakes we made last week, and it's been a busy week for us here. We're doing a lot of filming. Of course, we've been playing the Connections game alongside Wordle every day, and we decided to make that a daily feature, so that's a lot. And we've also been doing quite a lot of filming for our other channel. It's all Doug in Games, and there's a whole lot more coming down the pike soon. So I'm a busy boy. And also Cassandra Hammerstone and I now have a rabbit. So there's that. We've adopted a rabbit because, I mean, why not? We didn't have enough on our plates. And so it's going to be fun times. But what will be super fun now is to get into the word games. I want to jump right into it because we got a lot of fun stuff to do this week. And, I will probably try and get footage of our rabbit for next week's show. We didn't quite have enough time because it's tough for a middle-aged fellow like me to chase a rabbit around a backyard with a phone. I'm a little winded from that, but we're going to get past that, and we're going to have some fun tonight. Ascension, fellow UK viewer, that's right. And again, thank you so much for everyone for coming on out. Let's see, we have, in no particular order, of course, our executive producer, Cassandra Hammerstone, our esteemed moderator, Astaris, and I see a whole cast of characters here. I see Sean, I see Jackatet, I hope I got that right, I apologize if I didn't. Tom Robinson's here, Randy Nacol is here, Lothian is here, Nicholas is here, Marble Racing 3.0 is here. Cable Wire is here. Kiga 14 is here. Let's see. Kaleidoscope 2.0 is here. Ascension is here. Michelle Lee is here. Nicholas is here. Thank you so much for coming by. Linda 1541 is here. Boy, we got a big room here tonight. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Apologies. Oh, Nate is here also. Thank you for coming by. So in the interest of getting everyone caught up, because I know we usually have some new viewers each and every week, let's explain what Gauntlet is, our first game tonight. Gauntlet is basically playing 5 Wordle-type puzzles in a row. We get to pick the opening word for the first puzzle, and then if we solve the puzzle, we will go ahead and use that word as the opener for the next puzzle, so on and so forth, up until the 5th puzzle, at which point the answers for the first 4 are pre-filled, and we only get 2 bites of the apple, 2 guesses to solve the final one. So, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Lothian, I suppose we probably will have some YouTube content around the rabbit. We'll see. YouTube is weird. They force you to be very specific in your subject matter. So if I split the channel between word games and rabbits, that wouldn't be great. But we'll find a way to work in it. Maybe we'll put the spiders on hiatus. You know, I'll pick the rabbit up and hold it up to the screen when I'm really confident in something. That won't work well. Please don't hold me to that. Anyhow, let's play some Gauntlet. And of course, I've also been informed by our producer. Please, if you have not yet done so, please click the like button on the stream. It's doing me a solid, costs you nothing whatsoever, and it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. We, of course, are here to play word games, but also serve the almighty YouTube algorithm, because Google, of course, they can use all the money they get. They're an upcoming startup, and we got to help them. So anyhow, Gauntlet, I've got a lot of interesting starting words I'm seeing in the chat. Cable Wire, random starting word clung. I see chart. I see flash. Hey, golfer dude, how you doing? Good to see you. Nico is here also. Good to see you. Let's see. Was Letteral in here mocking me? Not yet. but literal lurks in the shadows. In the shadows, I should say. Kaleidoscope with a hard word, savvy. Ooh, kind of part of me wants to dance on the edge of danger here today. I'm feeling it. So you know what, Kaleidoscope, let's be a little sassy and saucy and savvy. We're gonna start with a hard word here on this Gauntlet. What does savvy get us? That's interesting. If you asked me which letter in savvy would have likely lit up, I would not have guessed V, but here we are, V in position at that, I might add, in the 4th spot. So pretty good about that, pretty good. Lothian, hey man, no worries. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going all right with you. You're in our thoughts, and you come when you can come to watch the show. It's all good, my friend. It's all good. So okay, curve. Very interesting guess here. Puts the V where it needs to be. Grove, prove, glove. Oh, these are all very good. Tim Pending Doom is here with nerve. Jim Sharkey with grove. These are all very good. How about I'm going to go, let's go with Jim's suggestion, grove, because that's going to get us 4 unique letters, G-R-O and E. Grove, okay, so good in that we have the E in position now, which is nice, okay. Now that leaves a few things. Now it takes curve off the table, as does prove, and glove and grove. It also takes that R that went gray disqualifies quite a lot of our guesses here so far. Yeah, see a lot of these things. Now, chive is on the table, marble racing. That's a good one, as is leave. I think I'm going to go with chive first, just because it's unique letters that we can look at. No, chive gets me nothing. So, actually, leave is off the table because we tested the A in savvy. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's out. Yes, olive is also out. Let's see. Delve. Delve is still a possibility. Yep, I'm seeing now a few folks suggesting delve. Yeah, absolutely. Let's try delve. And there it is. Delve is the answer to our very first puzzle tonight. And it gives us the intel that we have an E out of position. We got 3 pieces of info here. The E is out of position. There's only one E, and there are only 3 places it can be: 1st, 3rd, or 4th spot. So that's actually pretty good. Delvis Presley, definitely one of my favorite all-time greats. So there you go. Sainer, Stern. Ooh, that's good. Hey, Reagan boys, good to see you. I like Stern. I think I'm going to go with that. That's about as good for an eval as we can get here. And wow, I saw the S pop up in green. I'm wondering if that was it. But look at that. We got the S and the E both in position. I feel like that R is most likely going to be at the end. Feel it's definitely most likely going to be at the end. Smear. Sweet. Oh, we have the S blank EAR trap here. So we have smear, swear, and spear all looking out there. Yep. Steer is ruled out because we tested the T in stern. And there's no double E, so that's also another thing to keep in mind. So M, W, and P. So Cable Wire has got it nailed here. Womp for eval. We'll almost certainly guarantee we get it in the 4th guess. So let's do the eval there. And look at that. There it is. Shear. S-H-E blank R. That means it's going to be A-R. Shear. All right. Very good. Making good progress here early on here. And shear gets us an R in position on the 3rd puzzle with an S and E out of position. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. So we've ruled out now. I think people are still on. I think people still have the shear going. Miser is phenomenal as a guess. Yeah. Poser is also a possibility. But I'm seeing a bunch of miser, so let's go with that. Ah, look at that. ISER. So we have riser. We have wiser. Wiser and riser. I think we might have a 50-50 here. I don't see anything else that fits. Yeah, I think we could probably safely say that we've got a 50-50 here between wiser and riser. And I'll tell you what, probably a good time for our first poll of the day. That's right, we do like to take polls from time to time. So let's go ahead and do that. Our first poll of the evening, and we are looking for the decision between riser and wiser. So let's go ahead and vote. And, of course, I'll ask once again, as you're going to vote, please click the like button while you're moving the mouse around. And I do appreciate that. Let's see what you think. Nico asking, hey, Doug, when you get a chance, can you please do stray as a starting word? S-T-R-A-E. Ooh, that's actually a good one. I like that a lot. We do 2 loops of Gauntlet, and we're making good time. So I'll tell you what, Nico, we will do S-T-R-A-E on our second loop of Gauntlet is the opener. Wow, 25 votes just like that. You guys love the voting tonight, and it's a blowout. I think we're going to call it here. But look at that, 26 votes, and I only see 18 likes on the stream. I got to say, I has a sad. That's all right. All right, I'm not going to take it personal. So 70 guys are on the fence. Not quite sure if you like it or not. No, I can live with that. I'll do my best to win you over. Wiser, 76% of the vote. It is a blowout, as they say. Starries is calling this for Wiser. I agree. Let's see what we got here. Oh, put the cursor where it belongs. And look at that. There you go. Sometimes the crowd, well, most of the times the crowd is absolutely right. So Wiser gets us to the fourth word, and unfortunately, we've got all gray, so we have an open table here. We can put anything we want now in here. Let's see. What do we got here? Can you do one of mine in a word game? My 3 water sound fight. Oh, water sound fight. Oh, it's a 3-word opener. Let's remind me of that when we get to Quartal. That would be a very good Quartal opener. Doug, a very good time. Guess you had some. Lothian, you are, quite frankly, psychic tonight. I usually drink the iced tea. Tonight we are going with super coffee. I don't think you can see that from here. The autofocus isn't going to catch it. I just had a long day doing day job stuff. And yeah, we're caffeinated here. So good call on that, Lothian. Yeah, we'll be done by 6:45. The rate we're going. No, we're not doing that. We're getting the full show here. But we might play a lot of word games. Count, punch, about, COYPU. Never heard of that. Patch, fudgy. Tom Robinson with fudgy. Yeah. We really didn't give fudgy a chance last week at all. So we'll try fudgy here. And all right, well, we got a G in position on the 4th spot. And that kind of almost invalidates all the current guesses on the board. So we can try it again. Let's see here. Wow, these are all good guesses that you guys have. Now we got to go back to the drawing board, assuming we want to try and do it the equivalent of like hard mode in Wordle, which is well, we tend to play the Gauntletals, getting things that fit. Polka, I mean that would be for eval. That's an interesting word. Bongo is good. Let's see. Koipu is another name for a sewer rat. I did not know that. Okay. You learned something new. Conga. Now, Conga, I think, is more compelling to me just because we get 4 unique letters out of it. So, you know what? I think we're going to go with Conga here. And look at that, ONG. So we have an ONG scenario here. Tonga. So Tango is out. Tonga is on here. So let's see. Bongo is still in play. Tonga is out. We tested the A in Conga. I think bongo is probably you're all right. I think bongo is definitely the way to go here. Feel pretty safe with that. And yep, there it is, bongo. And that's going to get us to the 5th puzzle of our first loop here. Looking pretty good for us. We get the I and N in position, H out of position. The H is almost certainly not going to be in the 4th spot. So I feel like it's probably going to be at the end. I think like 9th. Or, yeah, it's impending doom, I-N-C-H. So we get Finch, Pinch, 9th. Cinch, Fitch, Sit. Sorry, let's try that again. Cinch, Finch, Pinch, and 9th. Now, so C, F, and see, it's interesting. F and P are compelling to me. The C, kinda. But see, there's a lot of scenarios where there's a double letter, so it's going to be tricky to evaluate on this. So knife, let's see. With knife, I think that was an attempt at a guess. I don't think that's going to work. Let's see. My money's on Finch. That does seem pretty good. Kaput is eval. So I like what we're thinking with kaput. So kaput will test cinch, pinch. So if we think it's cinch, pinch, Finch, or 9th. So the problem with kaput is we might still have a 50-50, right? I mean, we may not have a choice. Yeah, cinch, pinch, and 9th. Oh, that's right. So, kaput. Kaput will test. How does kaput test 9th? Hold on, let me just see. Oh, yeah, kaput test 9th. I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to go with kaput. Yeah. I get the logic there. Let's try that for the eval and see what we get out of it. T. So it's got to be 9th. Yeah, this has to be 9th. Yeah. Yep. And there we go. Oof. It was a little bit of a close one there. But oftentimes with the Gauntlet, it comes down to that last 2 guesses and finding the correct eval word for the first guess. So the 1-2 combo there. So very nicely done. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. All right. Let's do this. Let's do our second orbit. What was the word I agreed to do? Let me just go back and scroll up. COYPU. Was that what I agreed to? I think so too. Okay. So we're going to try COYPU, which I'm told is a sewer rat. Why? Oh, I got to... Hold on. Yeah, sometimes you have to hit the refresh button to make this work. There we go. And we get a P out of position on this one. A P out of position. There you go. Hey, Pete. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Deborah's here. Good to see you as well. Love a big house here tonight. I see Champ. Well, we've ruled that out with the C. Can I do Feudal now? I don't know that we've played Feudal before. We'd have to look that one up. So, I will say, I'm always happy and open to get suggestions for games for Word Game Wednesday. In most cases, we will do a little research and see if it works well with our format, and if it does, we will give it a shot on the following episode. So we will take down Feudal is a suggestion, and we will do some research on that, and if it can work for us, we'll definitely try it out. I see Pears. I see Paint. These are all very good. Plain. Paste is good. Wow, so many choices here. I'm going to go with... You know what? I'm going to go with Paste. You know why? Because COIPU makes me feel like the word copy, and of course, Paste goes with copy. And look at that. Okay, so we got the P and the E now out of position. So I'll take that as a good little forward move there. Now, of course, that takes all the words that start with P out of play. Most of the things we had were in that category. It takes spare out of the equation because we know the E's not at the end. Unfortunately, prime is out too. Hey, Uncle B, by the way. How you doing? Ripen. Ripen is in play here. Ripen. Hold on. First of all, let's do ripen. I think that's probably going to be it. No, it's not. But we know here, P and E in position. I have to assume the I is going to be in the front here. Impel. Ooh, it's a word you don't hear often, but I'm pretty confident. Yep, impel. Very nicely done, Cable Wire. To Kaleidoscope's point earlier, wish there was a practice connections we could play here. You and me both. Now, I was told that there was already, from what I heard, a clone of the game. But they're just they're just recycling the existing list, so that would kind of be spoilerific. We don't want to do that. Yeah, I really, exactly. I really hope that someone clones the game soon, because I'm all over that. If someone, and I know there's some folks in our own audience that develop board games and/or have ties to folks who do so. Consider me officially interested if when you find folks wants to clone connections. I would play the heck out of that. Just put that on the record. So there you go. Impel gets us an L in position at the end and an I and an E out of position. Devil, yeah. The devil's in that detail. Let's see if that's it. Wow, look at that. Very quick with the devil. Nicely done. Devil getting us E and L out of position now. Let's see, E and L out of position. We should all see I'm sorry. I'm on YouTube. YouTube is the platform we're on tonight. YouTube doesn't have the clean implementation of like channel raids like Twitch does. It's too bad, because I'd say let's go raid ranks and beg him to make a connections clone. I'm sure he'd love to hear from me and my motley crew. Yeah, Starries. No, I just looked down chat. Yeah, Starries and I are on the same page. I mean, I bet you people have already probably asked him, though. I don't think we would be the first. The TV show Only Connect may have something to say about it if there are clones. The TV show Only Connect was Connections based on a TV show? Oh. Oh, boy, it's a tangled web we weave. Huh. Interesting. Well, I wonder what this Only Connect show thinks about the New York Times just appropriating the format. Or maybe they have some sort of deal behind the scenes. Who knows? It's a complicated world. Trust me. I'll just leave it at that. I won't throw any shade or spill any beans. But Clade, C-L-A-D-E, is great. Glean is great. Flame is also great. A lot of good ones. False. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to go with false here. Let's try false. Ooh, look at that. There was like a half dozen options. Very lucky setup there to get that right out of the gate. False, of course, now getting us to the F in position, which is nice. The lovely Victoria Cohen Mitchell hosts it. Is that something in the States? Or is it overseas? Where is that show based out of? I will have to look that up. Only Connection walls are savage, far harder than New York Times. Oh, interesting. I will have to look at that. I'm in love with the game Connection, so I'm going to be an enthusiast to anything that's adjacent to that. Episodes on YouTube, I always pause on the Connection wall. Okay, I will have to look that up. That looks really interesting. I wonder if we could do a watch along with an episode of the TV show. That is fair use. We're allowed to do that. We can like put up one of the episodes on YouTube and comment on it. I'm going to consider that. We might try that. Let's see. 40. Two straight chews. I know that was pretty crazy. 40 front frown. The UK. Okay, it's an English show. Fruit. Fjord. Ooh, Nico with Fjord. Fancy. I have a fit at the Only Connect rounds before the Connect Walls. Oh, I'll probably lose my mind. That's always good for some entertainment. I want to try Fjord. Look at that. But we did get the O in position, R out of position. So like flower is possible, or front. Interesting. Interesting episodes. All right, I'm going to take all this under advisement. Maybe we'll do a fun segment next week where we like watch along an episode. I feel like that might be nifty to do. It won't be spoiling anything for anyone, right? Let's try front. Very exciting. Okay, no, not front, but we do have the F and the R and the O now all in position. We've ruled out frown as well. Froom. Froom. Frock? I don't know about froom, but frock is interesting to me. Yeah, I think I'm going to try frock next. There it is, frock. Frock and froll? Like, sometimes you start a joke and you're like, okay, it's okay to finish that, right? Like, that's not a bad word. I'm like, oh, that's all good. Well, look at what we've got here. E and L in position. A and R out of position. I feel like in these can be situations where it immediately looks great, but then we quickly realize we're in a trap. Relay, relax. Relay, relax. It might be a 50-50 here, huh? I'm sold on RELA. And if we go with that premise, because the A's not in the front, it's almost certainly not at the end, so it's ELA. I don't think it's ELAR, so we are the RELA. I love rock and roll. Put the time in the jukebox, baby. Oh, who can? All right, quick. Lothian made a reference to an iconic rock and roll song. What is it? Yeah, I think we're going to go with it. Let's go with a poll. I think we're at relax, relay is a 50-50. So let's see what you got to say. Relax or relay. What say you, ladies and gents? Let's go ahead and get that poll going. You know what? The only thing I don't like about the YouTube chat is it blocks my ability to see the chat. Wow. It puts the poll on my interface right in front of the chat. There we go. Oh, Kaleidoscope right there. Joan Jett. That's right. I love rock and roll. I can tell you, I used to have like the biggest crush on Joan Jett in the 90s. And I probably went, and Joan Jett toured, lived on the road. It's particularly in the States. And I probably have seen at least a few dozen Joan Jett and the Blackheart shows. So there you go. For what it's worth. Wow, lots of voting activities here. You love to see it. This one's a little closer, but I think it's still definitive. I think we know what this is going to end up with, so let's go ahead and call it. And here we have relax. 62% of the vote wants us to relax. I'm down with that plan. Show us relax, and there it is. Ha-ha. There we go. Relay may have been accepted. Not sure, but that'll be a mystery for another time, I suppose. But there we go, Gauntlet. So a good clean pair of Gauntletals today. Oh, check possible answers. Am I able to do that from here? Hold on. Oh, relax, relay. Okay, so no. According to the puzzle, thank you for the reminder that you could do that. It was the 50-50 that we thought it was. Relax when you want to go to it. Oh gosh. Now I know what song. I know you're thinking of a song, and I can't put the name of it out there. But while we're thinking about that, we're gonna move on to our next game, Dordle. Oh God, now I want to know. Play Feudal now. We won't have a chance to play that because we haven't even looked at it. But I promise you, Nicholas, we will take a look at that, and if we can, we'll try it next week. You have my word. All right, so let's do a Dordle or two. Dordle, of course, for those who are new. That's like two wordles side by side that we're solving using the same set of guesses. So it can be kind of interesting. Frame and brick. Ooh, that's a good opener, Kazi. Let's go with that. I like the assortment of letters here. Frame. That's good. And we'll go with brick. 2-word opener. Pretty good. Pretty good. We've got a couple of good things here. I and E. Interesting. I and E in position, A out of position. So we have 3 vowels on the left. I feel like it's something like alive. And, of course, the E in position, C out of position on the right. I kind of feel like I just want to go with alive right straight away. There it is. Alive. Didn't get us any movement on the other puzzle, obviously, but now we get four cracks at it. Yeah, you're right. Wave would have worked as well. That's true. Coop, close. No, we can rule out close with the L. But coop has potential here. Scone. See, I think I want scone. That's going to get me S-O and N eval, and it's going to almost certainly narrow down the C, because it's going to be the first or second, I suspect. Oh, look at that. Wow. Scone gets us SC blank W-E, I'm sorry, N-E. So I think that's going to be seen. There's nothing else that fits there. Yeah, seen. And seen. Alive, seen. There we go. Nicely done, everyone. And again, like, just a reminder, when you look at these stats look like they're weird, we have a brand new streaming server. So we kind of reset everything on our machines. So, but we are, in the last 2 weeks, we are now 4 in a row in Dordle. Let's play another one. The NSFW video of that was crazy. See, that's what happens when I miss a bunch of the chat. I'm just picking random bits. I'm wondering what the NSFW video was and how crazy was it. Oh, Frankie Goes to Hollywood? Oh, there you go. Right. Sure. That's what I get for just picking a random chat and reading it out loud without thinking. But I can do that because it's such a cool community. I trust everyone, and everyone is good about, not saying objectionable things. So we like that. Let's see here. What's a good opener here? What do we think about openers for the next Dordle? I'm going to have a sip of my caffeine. I've only had 2 sips of this coffee in 33 minutes. So if I finish this, I suspect the second half of the show is going to be a real banger, as they say. It's going to slap, as the kids say. Flash and light. Oh, Starries. Flash and light. Loving it. Let's try flash, and let's try light. Oh, okay, so that's not too bad. So we get G in position, A out of position on the left, and H in position, and T out of position on the right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, I probably, I will occasionally go in and invoke executive privilege and do openers on my own. Banger and slap, what are you talking about? I'm talking about lingo that I hear people half my age say, and usually quoting them wildly out of context. That's what you get a lot on this show. Just be prepared for that. Mostly wildly ignorant older fella playing word games. Pager and wager. Ooh, I like those both. I like those a lot, actually. You know what? Let's try wager. And see what we get. Oh, look at that. Wager gets us the WANG in position. So who had wagon? Oh, Cable Wire had wagon as well. That's like the first thing that now comes to my mind. Yep, I've got the wagons are circling here in chat. So we'll go ahead and take it. And that's good. Because now we have TO and N. Oh, I feel like it's got to be month, huh? I feel like it's got to be month. Yeah. Month or notch. Ooh, both are in play. Now, we have 3 guesses. I don't think we need a poll on this. We got plenty of runway. But I'm going to go with month because that was my first inclination. Nope. Okay. No. All right. I guess it was notch then. There it is. Wagon and notch. All right. Good stuff. Let me see here. Trying to judge the time. You know what? We'll do one more Dordle. We're going to do one more Dordle before we move on to our next game. Let's see here. Shame I recognized all those phrases. I'm gonna, to the point earlier, I will take my own opener here. How about, I don't know. I was thinking about pancakes this morning, so I'm gonna try maple syrup. And I don't know why, because I didn't make or get pancakes, but I was thinking about them today. Like an old friend you haven't seen in a while. You ever have that? You think about, hey, where's Bob? We haven't hung out in a while. For me, it's like pancakes. I like pancakes. Anyhow, A, L, and Y out of position on the right. L in position, E out of position on the left. Okay, let's see here. That was so fire. We getting out the wordle with this one. Oh, let's just make up our own euphemisms for what the cool people say. Allay. Ooh, I like that. A-L-L-A-Y. That's a good one. Yeah, let's do that. A-L-L-A-Y. Ooh, no. But we did get the L and the Y in position on the right. So I'll take it. Let's see here. Flaky works well. Oh, I like flaky a lot. Inlay. Yeah, we would have done inlay if we didn't do allay. But I think flaky's a good candidate right here. Alloy. No, we ruled that out with allay. But I'm going to try flaky here. And there it is, flaky. Nicely done. Nicely done. So now, here's, I guess, maybe a little bit of the problem. We haven't really made any progress on maple, or the left puzzle, I should say. We still know the L in position, E out of position. Does it make sense to go with an eval word here? Not sure. Ingot. Ingot would be a great eval here. I like what you're thinking there, because I suspect there's probably a vowel other than E. That covers the other two, and you know what? You've sold me. Oh. And, well, we got an I. Oh, I know. What about wheeled? Oh, look at that. I looked down at the chat, and there's Kiga with wheeled. Yeah, I feel really good about wheeled here. W-I-E-L-D. I know there's no more vowels to be spoken for. You're not going to have a double I or E. Yeah, I think we gotta go with that. Whoops. Let's spell it correctly. There it is. Wheeled and flaky. Nice. Hey, Vince, how you doing? Good to see you. There's people coming in. I apologize for missing that. Seth is here. Good to see you. Tornado, the Twixter. Haven't seen you a bit, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Let's do this. Let's move on to our next game. And it's a favorite, a crowd favorite. We all have some fun with this one. It's going to be Phrasal time here. And so this, again, for the folks who are joining us for the first time tonight, Phrasal is wordle with phrases. I bet you the regulars probably have my explanations of the games memorized, and it's almost like watching a Rocky Horror Picture Show where some of the audience knows exactly what I'm going to say. So if you want to throw toilet paper at the screen or whatever, we should do something like that. Phrasal. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole I don't want to go down. Wordle with phrases, you can guess anything that fits the grid. So, an example, you want a 7-letter word here, a 3-letter word, and a 5-letter word. Your guesses do not have to be intelligible phrases, but the answer ultimately will be an intelligible phrase. You know about green tiles and yellow tiles. There's also purple tiles. When you see one of those, it means that the letter that you've guessed is in the phrase, but in a different word. And those can be, quite frankly, a little maddening to deal with, but that's part of the game. So there we go. Liz, heaven can waste. Oh, my goodness. Unfortunately, we need a 7-letter word, Liz, but heaven can waste. That's like every band name for a band in high school. I was probably in at least 3 bands called Heaven Can Waste when I was in high school. I'd call now because that was just the coolest phrase I think I've heard in a while. Running the bases, that's very good. Release the hound. Only one. Oh, Release the Hound is good. That's got a good assortment of letters, to be honest with you. Stretch the Norms. I think I'm going to go with Release the Hound. I feel like we got a good mix there. Let's go with that. And, the R lit up green. I thought for a second we might have had it on one guess. Release the Hound. Okay, so we have, we know the first word begins with R. We know the second word has an E in it. Interesting. But it's not at the end. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Oh no, I saw something that we need some moderator attention, but I didn't even have to say it. So here's the deal. If you, there's an adjustment to my rule. You can ask for a game, but if you start trolling chat after I've clearly explained how it works, like 20 times, out of spite, I'll never play the game. So congratulations. Now we will never play that game. There you go. All right. Raising. Ooh, that would be a good candidate now, wouldn't it, for the first word? Raising. So what would be raising? I like raising. I like raising a lot in the first word. Raising. Let's see. Let's try and work. What I like to do is try and work in letters that we haven't looked at. Raising, and I'm just trying to find any three-letter word with an E in the first or second. Let's see. Raising pew. Again, this is just a matter of trying to figure that out. And then, again, with the intention of trying to get letters we haven't looked at. Let's see. Cling. Raising pew cling. Again, this is just eval here. Oh, look at that. Raising. And the E in the middle. Wow, look at that. I'd say we did pretty good here. Raising red flags. Nicely done, Starries. I think you've got it, my friend. I think you've got it. Raising red flags. I think that's going to be it. And there it is. Yeah, raising red. Nicely done. All right. Raising red flags is it. Tornado got it first. Okay, things going really fast. So, Tornado, there you go. Credit where it belongs. But a number of you got it pretty close to each other. So we will get another phrasal going. I'm going to spare everyone the gratuitous advertisement. So let's get this started. Now, what are they going to try and sell me? Oh, there's audio on this. I got to figure out how to fix that. I know, it was obnoxious. All right, so our next phrasal is 3254. 3254. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee while we contemplate that situation. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's some pretty strong coffee right there. And I usually, and I do like, these are lattes technically. I'm a latte fella, specifically a mocha latte fella, because I'm also a chocolate addict. So just having a latte without mocha, like if you go through Dunkin' Donuts and they go skimpy on the chocolate sauce, that that happened this morning. I ordered Dunkin' Donuts. I order an iced mocha latte, and sometimes they'll do it, but there's barely any mocha in it. And Cassandra Hammerstone will tell you, I was grumpy for at least, 20 minutes? I'm still grumpy. Welcome to Board Game Wednesday. I did not get a sufficient amount of mocha. I'm going to be a real piece of work tonight. Out in Bagel Rock. Is that like the bagel equivalent of the Fraggle Rock song? Out in Bagel Rock? You know what? I'm sure there's a lot of other great suggestions. I love each and every one of you, but Out in Bagel Rock. I mean, how can I not just immediately go with Out in Bagel Rock, right? No one can blame me for that. Out in Bagel Rock. Ooh, lots of purple, though. Ooh, oh, boy. Lots of purple. So what are the good things here, right? Here's a few things we can imply. There's only one O in the phrase in the second, third, or fourth. There's no U's anywhere to be had, no A's anywhere to be had. So the first word is going to have either an E or an I to go with that T at the end, right? So that's good. Mocha latte is the bomb. Thank you, Lothian. I agree. Great minds think alike. Let's see. I think yes, of course. And you may not have been directly inspired by Fraggle Rock, but it's like it's a song that lives rent free in your head for an entire life once you've heard it just once. Oh, Andrea, Andrea, you're gonna get me singing it. Here's what muffins for another day, and I also eat a muffin. You know me too well. Let's see here. Or for second word, that actually makes a lot of sense. I like that. Okay, so let me think here. So something or. That's not bet is the first word because there's no B. Fit as. Ooh, that's another possibility. No, it can't be as for the second word because the A was gray. Get to grips with. Get to grips. That's worth trying, Impending Doom. Let's try that. Get to. I see the logic. Get to. Is that it? Oh, wow. So much for that being an eval. Nicely done, Impending Doom. Wow. I'll get to grips with. Like, trying to remember where have I heard that before. I guess I'm not suggesting it's an obscure phrase, but I don't remember the last time I've heard that. Interesting though. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. No complaints, to be sure. Interesting. All right, let's do this. We're gonna play one more phrasal. Before we head to our next game, I'm going to try and see how fast we can get through this silly ad. It's the same ad as last time. It's for a popular streaming service. And they have lots of money, so they don't get to get their ad shown without paying for it. 34143 here. I know that's the thing with phrasal, right? A lot of phrases, popular phrases, are regional in nature, right? So these might be a little extra tricky. I believe phrasal was developed in the States, so they might be U.S. centric. It could be a little difficult to do. Let's see here. What do we have here? 34143. The more you know, man. The more you know, man. Interesting. The Chad I want now. The Chad I want now. That's a good distribution of letters, Nico. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it. You only live once. YOLO, as they say. The Chad I want now. All right, let's see. So far, oh boy, it's a sea of Have we ever had that happen? Now, granted, yes, there's one green, but have we ever been cursed with like almost all purple? Ooh, I'm trying to find the upsides here. The upside is there's no E in the phrase. I'm not doing a good job covering the ads, am I? Oh no, but hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Here's the thing. Hold on, wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna reveal the ad because I gotta make a point. That was a Coors Light ad. We got a diaper ad followed straight away with a Coors Light ad. Right. So who are they targeting? And they're not doing a good job targeting me because, number one, I have no kids. Number two, I'm not old enough for adult diapers. And number three, if I'm going to have a drink, it's not going to be a Coors Light. Oh, now they're gone. Look, they gave up. We've mocked Phrasal. I've never seen that happen. We've mocked Phrasal. I didn't touch anything. We mocked Phrasal and it stopped playing ads. I'm the human ad blocker. I mean, really. All I've got to do is just make fun of the ads and they go away. Well, there you go. For a nominal fee, I'll come to your house and yell at your computer. And you won't have any ads anymore. Sorry about that. Sometimes in the show, we get a little distracted when crazy things happen. So let's get back to the puzzle here. Let's see here. My goodness gracious. Let's get caught up here. Purple color tiles paradise. Law saw for the last word. Yeah, possibly. C. Workington, how you doing? What's up? I'm doing great today. I've just discovered I have a superpower, so you gotta love that. All right, let's get serious here. How about I'm gonna just a full eval kind of situation. Let's do far from yeah, I do want to test the U. Far from a busy law. Far from a busy law. Let's see what we got here. All right. Well, we have less purple. Oh, look at that. We're doing better here. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Now we're rocking and rolling here. Okay. A blank, a BU, and then AW. A buzzsaw. Something a buzzsaw. Tornado. Run into a buzzsaw. Yup. Tornado, I think you got it. I think we've got it there. Run into a buzz saw. Pretty confident here. Yup. There we go. Nice. Run into a buzz saw. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Cool. Cool. All right. We are making some good progress, getting a lot of good puzzles done. We are daring Letteral to make fun of us because we have not yet played any yet tonight. We almost, by the way, almost ran the table last week and didn't play any Letteral until we, right at the end, had a misstep. So we've been doing very good lately. All right, here we go. Inquire It All time. Our good friend Inquire It All. So, again, let me just make sure that we get everyone caught up for those who are new to the show. So, Inquire It All is a little bit of a different game. It's not a traditional word game like you'd think. It's a guessing game. You are guessing something, and you have a couple different clues. So, you have three different things that you can use as clues. There is a definition of the word, but you only get it is like the first few words of the definition. And after each guess, the definition gets more and more filled out. So, we have give, reasons, or cite is the beginning of the definition. We have a blurred photo, which should be a clue. And after every unsuccessful guess, it gets a little less blurry. And also you see a number of stars under the photo. That tells you how many letters are in the word. So we're looking for a 5-letter word. The beginning of the definition is give, reasons, or cite. And I don't know what to make of the picture here. I don't know what to make of the picture. Advise, yeah, when you're looking for a 5-letter word here. Let's see. Shades of Inquire It All with that phrase. Yeah, there you go. I'm hoping we don't get anything gruesome with Inquire It All this week. Prove. I could see how prove might be interesting. Give, reasons, or cite, quote, state. These are all good. Prove, quote, and state are all very good here. I feel like I want to go with state of the three. I think I'm going to try state first. No. Give reasons or cite evidence in support. See, that's where I'm starting to think I like prove a little bit more now. Yeah. Prove or argue. Stories, I like argue as well. Actually, I think I'm going to go with argue. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with argue, thinking it through. Is it argue? Yes, it is. Give reasons or cite evidence in support of an idea, action, or theory, typically with the aim of persuading others to share one's view. And the AI-generated thing is a huddle, a bunch of people in shirts and ties yelling at each other. That's like every status meeting in the company I used to work for. A lot of arguing. Very interesting. Very interesting photograph there. All right, let's do another Inquire It All. A stringed musical instrument. We have a stringed musical instrument is a 6-letter word here for a stringed musical instrument. Thank God they're all alive. Violin. All right, let's try violin. Is it going to be a nice, easy one-guesser? No. No, a stringed musical instrument with a fretted. Oh, guitar makes sense with the fret, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Of course, with this, it's probably like, a dragon eating a swan. Guitar for Inquire It All. There it is, guitar. And look at that, it's a little kitty cat sitting under a tree playing a guitar. How wonderful is that? String musical instrument with fretted fingerboard, typically in curved sides and 6 or 12 strings, if you're really awesome. Played by plucking or strumming with the fingers or a plectrum. Ooh, there is your word for the day. Some people call it a pick, but it is technically a plectrum. That is a $5 word that we've all learned here. Oh, Kitty, I couldn't tell you. That's exactly what I'm thinking. All right, that was super quick. So let's do one more Inquire It All here. A large plant-eating domesticated mammal, 5 letters. So I don't know if I'm going to call this a bug in Inquire It All, but I think they need more human review, because even obscured, and even me not having the best vision in the world, that is clearly a horse. Everyone in the room clearly sees it's a horse, of course. So I'll file that under the Inquire editors need to pick a different picture or make it more blurred. Yeah, there we go. And he's wearing a cowboy hat. That's adorable. Yeah, that's like a horse you'd play a poker game with in a Western bar. He's got his little hat. He's an adventurer. He's seen some things, folks. He has seen some things. That's all I'm going to say about that. The hat isn't enough of a disguise. It needs some glasses. Jim Lewis with Line of the Night. Jim, you got the line of the night. All right, so that was too easy. We'll do one more. A material made. Okay, and it looks like a crumbled up piece of paper. A material made. It's 5 letters. Oh, if it's paper, I think we're taking a pause from Inquire It All. Oh, come on. Yeah, we gotta find something a little more challenging. I love the game, but maybe it's just a weird streak of stuff from the database that's a little too easy. Yeah, we need a little bit more of a challenge. We're being messed with, I think. All right, one more. The part on each side. Okay, this one is probably not a one-guesser. The part on each side, not clear what the picture is. 5-letter word. All right, this will be our last Inquire It All, because this might actually take us a couple guesses to do. I am speaking with experience. All the poker games I've played with horses. Speaking of horse, one of my combos features the word horse. Ooh, a little foreshadowing there. I like to see that. Average resident in Wyoming. I missed that comment. You guys are amazing. I love the chat. So good, so good. Lapel. Okay, let's try lapel. There it is. Pending tomb. The part on each side of a coat or jacket immediately below the collar is folded back to the side of the front opening, and that's like the Fonz from Happy Days. No, it's like modern. As if they rebooted Happy Days, the sitcom from the 70s, that fellow would be the Fonz right there. That's totally it. That's absolutely who would be the Fonz. All right, well, you guys are too good at this. we'll move along. If someone knows of like a hard mode for that game or a harder version, let me know. Because I think maybe we're just too good at it now. It's possible. It's always possible. I might have had second grade mode turned on. I suppose that's possible. All right, let's see here. Oh, Salad Von Baco, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see you. Seth is here as well. Thank you so much for coming by. All right, fork. Let's try fork for a 4-letter word. No fork. So maybe we'll do nice. No, fork and nice. Nope. Xylo, hold off on that one, Seth. Maybe we'll give that a spin on the 5-letter. Card we've ruled out. We've done C and R. We could do last. Let's try last. Now there's L and A. Okay, we have L and A out of position. So salt is ruled out. Spat is ruled out. Play is in play, as they say. Oh yeah, I'm rhyming. Okay, so we're in trouble here. We're down to 2 guesses, and now we got to get serious. Now it's serious time. We have the L in position, the A out of position. Alum, alga. Oh boy. To be honest, no offense, but I'm not a fan of either of these, but I realize that might be our choices. I guess I kind of want to go with alga because we'll guarantee the A locked in. Okay. AL blank A. Alba. But Alma, though. Wouldn't Alma be like alma mater? So is Alba a word? ALBA? I'm not saying it's not or it is. I don't know off the top of my head. But everyone's saying Alma. Alan Alta. I think we're gonna go with Alma here. I'm pretty confident. I think we're not gonna be wrong. No, it was Alba. Jim, I doubted you, and I paid the price. Alba is a shrub. Oh, Salad, if you just gave me that 30 seconds earlier. I own that. I own that screw up. That one's on my tab. Well, you know what that means. And again, for those who are new to the show, when we miss completely, we get ourselves back up on our feet with a little lateral. That's right, it's lateral time. Starries would like F is the answer. F. No, so sorry. Kaleidoscope wants the K. No, so sorry. Tim Penning Doom wants the N. No, so sorry. Michelle would like the M. No, it's not M. I'm so sorry. Liz would like the Y. No, so sorry. Tornado the Twixter wants the Z. No, so sorry. Deborah, we've already done Y. Odd would like R. No, so sorry. Kazi would like H. Nope. Seth would like S. Nope. Cable Wire wants C because, of course. Nope. Let's see. Kazi would like to try D. There it is. It's the letter D. Kazi. Oh, if I had jumped in before everyone, it would have been a 1. I didn't think to do that. But there it is. It's the letter D. Congrats, Kazi. You got it? All right. So now we're all back feeling good about ourselves. So let's get back to the fun. And let's get another 4-letter word going here. Oh man, I have learned that I've been hit by second guessing the chat many times before and made to look a little bit of a silly pants. A number of really good 4-letter words. Nope. I'm sorry. Rope, math, pout, slit, salt. Lathia, yes, I'm not going to read your comment out loud, but I agree. Let's try the word rope. Rope gets us an O in position. At least sometimes will he say it if we just type it and he's all hopped up on caffeine? I still have a filter. Mold. Let's try mold. No, that was a good guess though. Good guess. Moat is ruled out. Doll is ruled out. Cold is ruled out. Let's see here. Coin is possible. Let's try coin. No, wow, look at that. Look at all these quality letters. Nothing, a big nothing. Okay. How about goat? Yeah, goat just came in, all right. No, but the A is now out of position. So the good news, I guess, is we've ruled out the OAT trap. We've ruled out the OAT trap. Sofa. Okay. We're down to 2 guesses, folks. There it is. It's so far. I was a little nervous there for a minute. Thought we were in a bit of a pickle. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Let's try. Okay, we're going to do a 5-letter word. Do you want to try Xylo just for funsies? We'll do a hard word challenge live here. Why not? Why not? Let's see if we... Oh, nothing. Hey, Mark. Max. I'm sorry, Max. So sorry about that. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, we tried Xylol. We got the big goose egg. I'm going to go with stare for a follow-up. Stare gets us a T and an E out of position. Okay. By the way, just a friendly reminder. I know our moderator is on this. I know that. This is, for the most part, an 18 or an over show and experience. While we appreciate folks of all ages, I would ask that we keep attendance in the live streams to 18 and over. If you are not 18 and over, you are certainly welcome to watch our videos on the channel. Our daily Wordle playthroughs and all that stuff is a way to participate, but we do our best to keep the membership in the chat 18 and over, because we do like to have fun, occasionally PG-rated comedy here. So there you go. Just leave that at that. Let's see. 10th is good. Fetid. Ooh, that's also very good. Fetid and fetch, both excellent guesses here. No one has to apologize. No one did anything wrong. No one did anything wrong, I promise. Let's try... Ooh, tap it. Oh, wow. Every time I think I'm in love with something, you guys come up with another one. What do I want to go with next here? I kind of... You know what? I'm going to go with fetid. It's an interesting word to me. No, not fed, but look at that. F-E-T. All in position here. Nicely done. So I think fetch is kind of where we have to go next, right? I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I think fetch is the answer. And there it is. Nicely done, fetch. All right. Let's see. Let's do 1 or 2 more of these before we move on to our next game. Who's got a 5-letter word for me? Boy, these the only downfall of these, the super coffee mocha latte, is you can't really put ice in them, and they warm up quick. Everyone is different. I've always been a fan of like cold coffee, even in the dead of winter. Because Andrew Hammerstone occasionally, like when it's like December, January, will look at me like I have 27 heads when I roll up to the Dunkin's drive-thru and order an iced coffee. And then the person on the other side is like, "What's wrong with you? Is this a troll?" I'm like, "No, I want a nice coffee. I know we're in the middle of a blizzard, but I want a nice coffee." Poopy, bacon, Riley. Ooh, that's interesting. Who's stare, alien, corny, cadra. Nico, I'm feeling frisky. Let's try Riley, knowing that it's going to be a hard word opener. But look at that. Riley does get us the L in position, so we got that. Okay. And, here's the thing, Kazi. I'll tell you, I was not a coffee drinker myself up until maybe 10 years ago. And it's just, sometimes as you get older, I think your taste buds do change over time. I think there's something to be said for that. Yeah, and also, because then you hear someone made the point that you're seeking sources of energy in a more frequent pace as you get older. So maybe you kind of like associate the the caffeine with it tastes good, even if it doesn't really taste good. That's a good point. Stalk is super good here. Spilt. These are all good. I'm gonna go with stalk here. No, but we did get the A out of position. So that rules out a few things. Well, we got table is ruled out. Scale is ruled out. Stole is ruled out because there's got to be an A. Maple is on the table. We were just talking about maple and maple syrup. That we could take a look at. No, look at that, maple. And here's the thing. So it's A blank P-L-E, and it's not ample because we just tested the M. That means it is going to be apple. I think that's clearly it. There you go. Apple it is. All right. You know what we haven't done in a while? We're going to get to Quartal in just a moment. But first, let's do a 6-letter word. I don't think we've done one in a long time. Let's do one 6-letter word, and then we'll get to Quartal. Max writes, I have a question. Do you get the wordle connections ahead of time since you always upload at midnight? Just curious. That's a good question, Max. So we've talked about that a few times. It is possible, at least currently. It could change at any time. We don't control the game itself, but folks, if they wanted to, could play future dated games by changing the system date on their computer. So we do, and there's no secrets here. We've talked about this. We do record these in advance, generally about a week at a time, and I do make sure that we make them. They're all produced and ready to go, so that if you want to play the puzzle like right when it drops at midnight and then watch the video, a lot of people like it that way, and you have that option. So there you go. Let's see. Planet, Cables, Casino, Dragon, Friend. Ooh, Casino's a good one. Please. Bark, for starter, and that is a boat. Ooh, tisk tisk. Try a 40-letter word. You know what? They only let you go to like 11. But if you guys have a game that has a 40-letter word, there's probably only one though, right? I mean, I'll try it for giggles, right? Let's see. You know what, Tornado? I like the idea. Let's try bark. B-A-R-Q-U-E. And that does get me an R in position and an E out of position here. Jim writes, watch your vids daily, but I don't usually watch your lives. Do you ever play Quordle on here? We've tried that a few times in the rotation. It's not an every week one, but now that you mentioned it, we haven't played it in a bit, so we might put that back in the rotation in the not too distant future. Actually, thanks for the reminder, effectively, Jim, and I hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope we'll continue to see you here as we have our fun little goofy session here each week. Stress, ooh, that's an interesting possibility here. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And so here's the next trivia question. Starry is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What entertainment genre or property would that word be associated with? There's a trivia question for you. Let's see who can guess while I do stress. No S's, but we do have the R and the E locked into position. Let's see here. So we ruled out anything with an S in it. Speaking of Squirtle, just some days ago, they released a new mode for everyone that is a 7-word grid. Oh, interesting. I will have to check that out, Tornado. Thank you for pointing that out. Mary Poppins, thank you, Starries. You got it. I said genre because it's a Disney, and it was a Disney movie. But if I said Disney movie, that would be giving it away. So I did my best to try and articulate the category that I was thinking of there. But yeah, Mary Poppins, good call. Rocky is a name, but it could also potentially be on these lists because like a rocky, an adjective meaning something made from rocks or covered in rocks. So that would be a valid word. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Oh God, I can't remember the rest of the song now. You've triggered my need to want to remember the lyrics. I can't look them up obviously now, but I used to sing that. Be honest with you, like in the shower and stuff. All right, anyway, merely is a possibility. Vince, is the answer ever name? I mean, so the answer is maybe if the name is not just a proper name. There, merely, look at that, Vince. Vince coming in, kind of hanging low key. I like that. And then coming in, picking the spots and just having those guesses there. Vince crushing it here tonight. Well done, my friend. Well done. Good stuff. All right. So we've had our fun with the traditional words. It is time. It is about to be time for one of our favorite portions of the show when we get to the really wacky stuff, which, of course, is Quartal and Octordal. So I'm going to set that up for you all right now. And we are now ready for Quartal. Who doesn't love themselves a good Quartal or two? We had someone in chat had a really good 3-word opener. I asked to remind me, if you were that person, if you could remind me what that was. We'll definitely play it. Let's see, Squirtle XXL. I will be trying that offline and see if we enjoy that. You did, Kaleidoscope, you did get me to sing. You know my buttons. Get me into nostalgia and I'll sing. That's the thing. Ooh, it rhymes. Let's see. It's going to be Word Games and Karaoke Wednesday. Hey, that could work. That might catch on. Super Daily Notch. Oh, Cable Wire. That's a good one. Super Daily Notch. Try a Twixter. Juicy Caulk. Is it C-A-U-L-K? Roach. Okay. Earth Sound Picky. These are all good. Hang on to them, ladies and gents. Hang on to them. We'll try and go down the line. So I'm going to start with Super Daily and Notch. But I think we have enough openers for this segment. So thank you, everyone. So Super Daily and Notch. What do we get here? Well, the good news is, look at the first one, Super. We have all 5 letters. It's a complete unscramble, which I think has to be prose. I don't think there's more iced coffee for Doug. I've barely done half of this one. Yeah. No, seriously. Well, you don't hear, Cassandra Hammerstone, could you do me a huge solid? Prose it is. Can you put this in a glass with some ice for me? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, so we got prose. We have equip for 3. Yeah, I like equip a lot here. And there it is. Wow, we're really we're making some very strong progress early on here. We know on the second puzzle the E is guaranteed to be in the 3rd spot because we tested all the others. Creek. So we haven't... No, we tested the C and Notch, so it can't be Creek. Break works. Freak works. I think there's probably a 50-50 there. Oh, Reek. Sorry. There's 3 possibilities on that second puzzle. Fiber for 4. Hold on. There we go. The I is almost certainly going to be in that second spot. I agree. It could be giver too. Yeah, there's a few possibilities in both spots here. Yeah, there's a lot. As Tim Penny Doom says, fiber, fixer, giver, river. So I think we want to look at what are the key letters that are relative to both. F is an important letter to look at right now. Fiber for 4 will help with choices for 2. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. That's right. That's absolutely right. Fiber is actually pretty brilliant here. Yeah. You guys are so good at this. We're all getting really, really good at this. And there, look at that. Fiber, the gift here, gets us to freak. And that, in turn... now we have the I and the E and the R locked in on the 4th puzzle. So we do have, let's see, yeah, giver and river. We do have a 50-50 here. Giver and river. I wouldn't mind doing another poll here. Seems like a good spot. Mixer? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. We do have 3 possibilities. Oh, but mixer is not an answer list word. Oh, I guess it's not. I guess it's fair to know that information. So that would put us back to a 50-50 giver and river. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong about having that knowledge. Okay, giver and river. Let's vote on it. And there we go. So let's take that vote. And let's see what we get here. Okay. Well, we've been doing pretty good tonight. So now we have a true iced coffee. And if you see me streaming on Twitch at 2 a.m., you know why. We'll play some Zelda. We'll play some video games. It'll be a great time. Oh, look at that. I love to see all the voting activity. Super cool. This one, probably the closest vote that we've had tonight. But I think by a narrow margin, we've got a good sense of who's going to win this one. So we'll go ahead and call that. And let's see what we got here. 62% for Giver. So we're going to go with Giver here. And no. So it is, in fact, going to be River. On the river, as they say, to use a poker term. And there it is. Pros, Freak, Equip, and River are our answers for this one. Very interesting. Oh, boy, and I'm still getting Coors Light commercials. I don't know what's up with that. Very strange. Let's set up a new board. Well, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Max, you should do a studio tour. You know, I was just thinking about that. Not opposed to that. We might do something like that. We're kind of refactoring the quote unquote set. When on the other channel we have It's All Doug and Games, there you see more of what's going on than you see in the word game stuff here in Dougman's Land. And we're refactoring that. So, yes, there will probably be some sort of behind the scenes in the not too distant future. So keep an eye out for that. Ram asking, how do you know what are answer list words? I know there are resources on the internet for what the common word lists are for these games. And we have some folks that are extremely knowledgeable on these games and can almost quote what is and isn't very quickly. So there you go. Let's see. No one should bet against the river. I hear you. It's all good. Cable Wire's got to go. Thanks for coming by, Cable Wire. Thank you so much, and I hope we'll see you again next time. All right. So let's see. Let me go back to get the next opener. I know we had them already decided on, so give me a moment. Let's see. The second one will be Juicy Caulk and Roach. Fine, I promise. So I'm a man of my word. Juicy. Why is this thing stuttering? Okay, there we go. Caulk. This actually looks like it might have some. It might not be the worst setup here. Look at that. It actually went pretty good. That actually was pretty decent. So R-A-blank-L-Y. I think you have to go with Rally, right? Am I missing anything here? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think you have to go Rally on this. Yeah, everyone's saying Rally. There we go. What do you know about poker? You couldn't even win a bracelet. Next year. I'm telling you, next year's my year. Mark it down. Mark it down. Let's see, Andrea, I'm newish, so it'd be cool to see some behind-the-scenes stuff. I didn't know you filmed that far ahead. Oh, yeah. You know what, Andrea? I'm adding your name to the list. We will definitely do some kind of behind-the-scenes thing. I wonder if, would you guys like to see, I don't know how we would do it, so I'm not promising how it would come out, but would you like to see like kind of a behind-the-scenes on how we film the word game stuff? I'll take it under consideration. It might be kind of cool, right? Like we'll film our like parts of our production meeting and I'll talk a little bit about how the sausage is made, so to speak. I will absolutely look at that. Thank you for these. Thank you, by the way, for these suggestions. This sounds like pretty cool stuff. Tina Power Traverse, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, Plum and Slump is possibilities on the second one. Ooh, that's good. Now, I kind of find myself liking Slump a little better, SM and P to eval. I think we can afford to do that. We got enough runway here. Okay, so that didn't work out, but we did get the L and the U placed, and we have the S in the first puzzle. I really like Sweet for the first one. Now that we have that intel on the S, Tornado had said Sweet as well. I feel, I mean, you're going to get the T and the E looked at. I think you kind of have to go with that. No. Okay. I'm actually super surprised at that. All right. Well, now we're in a bit of a bind. So broke on the third. What do we got here? Suing. Oh. Everyone is saying suing, and I'm going to take that as an article of faith. We don't have any room for error. Just to remind you. And there we go. Suing is, in fact, it. And there's the N. So now we know L-U-N-T, because it's not going to be T-L-U-N, obviously. So blunt is clearly the answer. So that we may get ourselves out of this little pickle here. Ah, look at that. And that B is so fortuitous to us to be in the front. So now we know we are broke. We're going for broke. And there it is. Ooh, that was close. We used our last mulligan pretty quickly. But then we went suing, broke, blunt, rally. And that is how it works, kids. All right, good stuff. Let's get another Quartal going here. For some reason, this browser window is a little slow, so I apologize on that. The computer itself is fine, but sometimes these browsers get slow. Let me go find the next opener. Scrolling. Let's see here. Let's see. I think I went too far. Let's see. Earth, sound, picky. That's right. Jim had earth, sound, and picky. All right, so that's the one we'll do next. Earth, sound, picky. Maybe we'll move to Octordal after this. Let's just see how long it takes us to do this. Earth, sound, and picky. There we go. Ooh, nice combo. We have an unscramble on the first. Synod, S-Y-N-O-D. And we've seen that word come up quite a bit in Quartal for some reason. So that's a gimme. And the only reason I jump in a relatively obscure word is, again, because we've seen that now for, what, by a half dozen times? We've seen it pretty often in Quartal here. Chest, we have a simple unscramble also on the second word, chest. So we'll go ahead and take that. Very nicely done. Let's see. Maze for 3. Ooh. We got a lot of runway at our disposal here. Maze looks pretty good. Could also be wave. That's right. Wave is also... Yeah, you know, I think wave is a little more attractive to me right now. So I'm going to go with that. Why are we not? There we go. Oh, it was wave. Wow. Okay. So now we got a lot of room here. Drove. Everyone is saying drove. We have 4 of the letters. That does... No, it's not drove. It's not drove because we tested the E at the end with wave. So hold back on drove. It is not that answer. Okay. Order. Yes, order or otter. Well, we have 3 guesses to work with, and I think we have a true 50-50. I'm going to try order first. I think we're safe. Look at that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. We have a 50-50 still. Older with the L. We have not tested the L, and we have otter. So we have older and otter. Yeah, that's right. Older and otter. I kind of do want to know what the audience thinks here. Let's do another poll. Older and otter. I want to know. Are you on team older or on team otter? And I totally didn't make that poll so I could take a drink of my coffee. Nope, totally didn't do that. There we go. Down the hatch, as they say. And look at that. The voting's still going on. Oh, wow. Hold on. Hold the phone. We have a first. This has never happened before. This has never happened before. I'm waiting for the results to pop up on the screen here. 19 votes have been cast, and it is unanimous 19 votes. Did I screw something up? Is it not otter for some reason? Did we rule out otter somewhere? Older in a landslide. An otter is an unusual small mammal. But, I mean, older it is. Now, so here's the thing. If it turns out to be otter, I'm going to scold each and every one of you individually. One by one. I'll go through the whole room. Oh, there it is. Almost spared all of you. It would have been uncomfortable for both of us. It's, in fact, older. Never seen that. Almost 20 votes. Not a single dissenting view. That's so crazy. Wow. And apparently the good folks, Merriam-Webster, by the way, bought Quartal a while back. They are the owners of this game. So their marketing, their attempts to, put me to an algorithm and what I want to figure out what they think I want to watch is interesting. Oh, no, it's too late. All right. They switched the end. They apparently wanted me to go with the Barbie movie. I'll just spoil it for some reason. No. That's the answer. Let's get into Octordal, folks. Let me set that up for you. We are going to play some Octordal now. All right, here it is. That's Octordal. So again, for the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time, Octordal, think of Octordal, is double Quartal. We are going to try and solve 8 puzzles with the same set of guesses. Now, we play about 4 rounds each week. So the first round is a warm-up round, and it's something that's called rescue mode in the Octordal game. And in that mode, the computer picks 4 words for us that are suboptimal, and we only get 9 guesses to fill 8 puzzles out. So it's meant to be very tricky, but it's a great warm-up. And then after that, Starries, our moderator extraordinaire, gives us a set of openers, typically 3, and we play those puzzles. So now that you've set the stage here, I'm looking across the board to see if we have any low-hanging fruit. I feel like we do on the first puzzle with the word grand. We have GRA blank D. N is available, and I don't think there's any other letter that actually would fit. So I think we can very safely take grand. And what you want to do in these rescue mode is you like situations like this because what you need is to get a lot of intel on the other puzzles and have sort of a cascade effect. So first of all, okay, we're glad to see grand was in fact the answer. And having tested the N, here's an interesting, wow, look at this. The N, one of the most common letters in the alphabet, and of all of the other 7 puzzles, not a single N to be had. Very unusual for those who kind of like to nerd it up on these. So we got that. Now, we do have an unscramble on 4, the word haste. That's just a give me, so we'll take that gift, and again, hope that we get good position information across the board. And in fact, that gave us the A in the 7th puzzle in position. So we look at this, and so 7 would be the word datum, D-A-T-U-M. That is another case of it's the only thing that fits. So we'll go ahead and gladly take that. There we go. And that, see here we talk about that like cascade effect. That's what we're looking for here. Now it's getting a little trickier. We have 5 puzzles left, 6 guesses, but we didn't make a lot of movement. Peak, the suggestion here, peaked from Impending Doom on 2. We have I, U, and E. That is an interesting suggestion. I'm always nervous with the Q. Exalt for 8 is another suggestion that we have. Let's see, X and L. Boast. Clearly on 6. And we know that it is, could it also be toast? It could be toast. So boast or toast. So I think we've got a tornado and Impending Doom on peak. So I'm gonna take the leap of faith on peak. There it is. Okay. All right. There seems to be a consensus on globe for 3. I'm willing to go along with that. Yes, I'm willing to go along with that. And there we go. And now things are getting a little easier. And there we have the simple unscramble for Blair on puzzle 5. There we go. And look at that. See how these things all just kind of fall into place. That's the cascade effect I said. So boast, we are given the gift of that. And then finally, on 8, exalt, we still are feeling its exalt. Yeah, I think you've got 4 combos from Starries. Okay, so let's keep this. Oh no, exalt. Exact. We did have our mulligan we didn't use, so thank goodness for that. We're safe, and there we go. Exact. Nicely done, everyone. Good warm up. And yes, Starries has 4 combos, so we're gonna get to it here. All right, let's get a new game going. We're going to play the Starries suggestions. And here's the first one. We're going to do light match start fires. I see the theme there. Light match start and fires. So the first thing I see, what I think is a total gimme, is puzzle 6 with SHAC, so that's going to be shack. I don't think there's anything else you could possibly put there. There we go. And that got us a K on the 7th puzzle. So we have H, C, and K there. We have an unscramble on 3 for flame, so we could certainly take that. Let's see here. We have M-A-C-H, so macho. I agree with that. Macho on 2, which does give us 1, 2, 3 O's across the puzzle. That's always good. So we have H-O-C-K. So I see chalk. Is there anything else? I see chalk. I feel like I want to just double check on that, though. I don't think there's anything else other than chalk. Yeah, we got the O in macho, so it has to be chalk. It can't be chalk. There would be no U there. Yeah. Oh, jumbo. Let's see. Where are we going for jumbo? Jumbo for 4. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it would cost us our mulligan if we're wrong, but I'm gonna take the leap of faith on this one. And there it is, jumbo. Jumbo it is. Okay. Psalm for 5. Ooh, that's interesting. Psalm. I do like that. Okay, let's try that. You've talked me into it. There it is. Look at that. See, the one thing about this, we're not getting the snowball effect. These guesses aren't generally helping the others out. So I'm seeing the suggestion for ocean on 8. So you have the 4 letters. We haven't tested the N. We know that the A is most likely going to be in that 4th spot. It's not in the 2nd or the 3rd. So yeah, I think ocean is a good choice. And there it is. And there it is. Okay. So again, H-O-C-K. I don't think there's anything else that goes with the H-O-C-K. I think you got to go with chalk. There it is. And there we go, down to our last word for this one. We have a T and E in position, N and R out of position. We have possibly enter. Yep, impending doom. Kiga, enter. A bunch of, I think that's where the consensus is here. And there it is. Look at that. Nicely done, everyone. We did not need our mulligan. We ran the table on that. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's move on to the second of the 4 Starries openers. And we have foals, horse, mules, zebra. Oh, 4-legged animals. Mammals, I think more specifically. Foals. horse, mules, and zebra. Let's see what we get here. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like I like BEAR on that first puzzle, and I think that's looking at beard. It can't be bears plural because we tested the S anyway. So I think beard is super obvious here. There we go. And that gave us the D in position on the 7th puzzle. So we have ALD. So is it S blank ALD? Or is it SALD? Oh, scald. Oh, scald is definitely a strong guess right there. Yeah. Again, I'm double checking the board. We want to be sure. But I think I'm good with scald here. There it is. In that, I'm surprised it didn't get us a C anywhere else, but all right. All right. Let's see. Outer for 4. You got to place the O and the R. You know the O's not going to be in the middle, probably not at the end. So OU blank ER, and then we test the T, so we have a consolation prize if we're wrong. Yeah. I think outer makes a lot of sense here. Okay, let's do outer. There we go. And in that T, well, we did get one T at the end, so that's good. We have not tested the P, so I'm thinking about leapt, L-E-A-P-T at the end. So we do have, I feel like it's got to be leapt. It can't be L-E-A-N-T because we just tested the N. Or did, wait a minute, hold on, wait. I'm sorry. No, we did not. I apologize. We did not test the N. My bad. So it is possible. Glint for 5. That's, no, it can't be glint because we tested the T in outer. Lying for 5. Boy, everyone wants to take a swing there, huh? So here's the deal, but here's why lying is compelling. I was almost thinking maybe we have to use an eval word here. We have one. Lying is an amazing way to do this because we'll get Y, I, N, and G. If I had to pick 4 letters off the unused portion of the board, those are the ones I'd pick. So this kind of gives us two benefits. If it's not the answer, we're going to get a great eval. So let's go with lying here. No, not the answer. So we've now extinguished our mulligan, but look at that. Y, I, and N lit up on that puzzle. Lots of intel all over the place that we got, so no regrets. I think the best way to look at this is LU blank blank E. And we know that lunge. Oh, lunge. There's only one thing that you can do there. So there we go. We got one unscramble out of it. And that unscramble lights up the N in position on that 5th word. Let's see here. Leaky, unfortunately, won't work for 8. Vinyl. Where are we looking at vinyl? Oh, I see. Vinyl on 5. Let's see. So the L has to be at the end. It's not going to be LN in the middle. So we have the N, and so yeah, you know what? When you think it through, vinyl is the only possibility. Yep, there it is. Vinyl gives us a V out of position on the 2nd puzzle. So 8 has to be leapt, right? Yeah, now that we look at it, we know it's LEA blank T. There's no double letters, and there's nothing in the unused letters that fit. So yeah, I mean, we could just go ahead and take leapt there. Yep. Didn't light any P's up for the last 2 puzzles. Let's see. Gavel for 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have an That's right. The V got us to the unscramble. Yeah. There we go. So there we go. Now we're in our last... Oh, quirk. I'm looking down. So we have Q, W, X, J, and K. So that's the good part about it. You have UIR. So that makes it actually pretty easy. So quirk it is. Nicely done, everyone. Nicely done. We've only had one letteral tonight. Let's see if we can keep that going. We have 2 more puzzles to play here in the final 10 or so minutes of the show. And we are going to go now to our third Starry's opener. Loots, jewel, coins, and chest. Interesting. Loots, jewel, coins, and chest. All right. Let's see what we got here. This one might be a little more challenging. There's no gimmies that immediately come up. The second puzzle looks enticing. We have the O and the E in position, and the H and the N out of position. I feel like the H has to be in the honey. Okay, the chat is lit up with honey, so I guess we do maybe have a gimme here, and there it is. And look at that. That gave us the gift of the Y in the fifth puzzle in position. So we have C blank blank E Y there. That's good. Let's see. What would we do there? KG. KG. I'm looking at it closely. We've got a lot of unused letters. I don't think there's other things, though. And again, the quote-unquote booby prize would be A and G getting evaluated. We'd have to run the table. I think I can do KG here. Let's go for it. There it is. Got it, KG. And then we get a couple A's and a G. So that's good. I'm wondering, I think we might have 7 given to us with that G. I think that's going to be slung. Yeah, that's going to be slung. Yeah, I'm in agreement. And there it is. Look at that. Slung it is. That tested the U. Didn't show up anywhere else. Okay. This is going to be a little tricky here. We do still have our mulligan. But boy, I'm not seeing a whole hell of a lot of things. Aorta. Maybe? Or torta. Yeah, see, I don't think there's any slam dunks here. Biome and diode for 4. I agree. So I think we probably would want to just use our eval, but we have a good idea. Flack and black. Yes, another 50-50. I think it would be fortuitous for us to use it. Key letters D, R, F, B, M, P. Let's see. Fried would be interesting. Although we've tested the I and the E in those respective spots, but nah. Fried. Michelle. Just like we were talking about in the previous puzzle, fried is the way to go because it also... well, no, you see, it can't be the answer, though, because we tested the E in the 4th spot. But having said that, you know what? I'm still going to go with fried as our eval here. I think that's going to get us enough intel. Fried. Okay, so that got us a little bit here and there. We know that the first one is ERI, blank, blank. Oh, yeah, you know what? I probably should have done frump, huh? Well, hindsight's 20/20. Hindsight's 20/20. Bride. No, we tested the D in fried. Yeah. We tested the D in fried. I was hoping we would have broken at least one 50-50 out. Prime. Prime does look good here, but it could also be bribe. That's the thing. There's a 50-50 on that. Yeah, there's a 50-50. We may be forced to get lucky here. I'm going to be honest with you. we may be forced to get lucky here. Boy, aorta actually looks pretty good now, huh? Yeah, I'm still a fan of aorta too. Now that really sit here and looking at it, we got to do something in the position. Assuming it's correct, there's going to be value in that position information for aorta. So I think I'm willing to go out on a limb here and risk it. And there it is, aorta. Well, it gets me... Oh, no, there's some important information we're getting here. Hold on. So first off, on the third puzzle, we now know there's 2 A's, and one of them is in the 5th position, which means the other one has to be in the 3rd position because the word is going to end with AA. Right? So, tiara, whoever had tiara is absolutely correct. So now we've got tiara on 3. I don't remember who got it first, but good job. And that gave us a little something, right? We know that the A is in the 3rd position on 8. Okay, so biome. Yeah, we tested the D in fried, so diode is ruled out. Biome now fits. Biome now fits perfectly for 4. I think we can safely go with that. There it is. And look at that. That gives us the B in the first spot on the 8th game. So BLA. So obviously it's BLAC. I think you have to go with black there. So that's a gimme. Got it. And now in our last puzzle, BRI blank E. It's not bride. It's not... am I missing something here? It's not bride. It's... well, wait a minute here. Bribe. It's the double B. Bribe it is, yeah. There it is. Bribe. All right. Look at that. Well, technically 4 in a row. Can we do a clean sweep of Octordal tonight? We have one more puzzle to play. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Final puzzle of the night. Slows. Speed, super, and slide. All right. Okay. Let's see here. I think the 8th has to be solve. Well, let's see here. I'm going to hold off on that. There's probably a few other possibilities. I don't want to be too hasty. But I can't think of anything else that would fit for 8. We have so many quality letters we didn't look at. I don't want to make the mistake of missing a guess early and then losing the ability to evaluate all these letters. Bride for 7. That's probably the best bet because we know it's RIDE. It wouldn't be ERIDE, right? I don't think so. And there's no other first letter. So I think we can go with bride pretty safely. There it is. Okay. All right. Did we get any other B's? We did get one other B on the second puzzle, so we like that. We got some more position information as well from this. Fourth puzzle, we have R and E in position now, with a U out of position. Stole and solve. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. So we do have a 50-50 there. RIED on the first puzzle, so fried or cried. So there's a 50-50 there. Oh, tried, fried, or cried. 3 possibilities. Fiber for 2. Let's see. If we accept IBER, that would be pretty much the only thing you can have. Yeah, I think fiber is the next spot, our next place to go. There it is, fiber. And fiber does not unlock any other Fs. Bummer. Okay. 8 is solve. O can't be third. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're right. So solve is our next place to go. Got it. Okay. There it is. Look at that. And that, frustratingly, well, we got the L locked in on 5. So I think the way I look at this, the good news is we still have our mulligan, and we have a crazy amount of really big popular letters, and I kind of almost want to go with the eval here. Because we've ruled out fried, but we still have cried and what was it? What did I say? It was fried, cried, and what was the third one? Tried, sorry. Right? So here's what I'm proposing. That we use our mulligan and we go with chant, C-H-A-N-T, all unique letters. That breaks the first one, and I think it breaks 1 or 2 of the other 50-50s as well. So I'm on team chant. I'm also, toxic for thank, also good. But I think I'm going to go with chant here. So we're going to cash in our proverbial money in the bank here. And look at that, a lot. Beautiful. Chant gets us cried right off the bat. And we also get W-H-I-N, so that would be whiny. Yes, whiny on 3. Beautiful. And let's see, what else do we have here? We have reply on 6, right? Yes. It's a simple unscramble for reply. And our last 2 puzzles are 4 and 5. Milky, everyone's saying milky. Yeah, it can't be I-L-L-Y. Because nothing would fit. Millie, I don't think Millie would. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold on, folks. Oh, no, we tested. I'm sorry. We tested the L in 4th. My bad. Milky. Okay. All right. Yep, Milky it is. And let's see. R-U-C-E. R-U-C-E. Truce. Oh, there's the T. Okay, yeah, we got the unscramble. Okay, there we go. Unscramble. Truce. Wow, there we go. A perfect Octordal record tonight. Nicely done, everyone. Very good stuff. Cool. All right. Well, you know what time it is. Time flies when we're having fun. And here we are at the end of another Word Game Wednesday. Thank you so much to everyone for coming out. It's always a blast. I always love to see the new faces, see the existing faces, all of our friends together. We do it each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, we have the Daily Wordle, the Daily Connections here. And please, if you like video games or if you just like to hear me talk, do me a solid. I have another channel called It's All Dug in Games. If you haven't subbed to it and you're willing to do me a solid and help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. We get into the business of collecting video games and things adjacent to that. So if it's your cup of tea or if you just want to hear me go on about old video games, that's your place to go. Let's see, any announcements coming up? Oh, if you're in the Northeast and you like video games, we are actually appearing at Retro World Expo in Hartford, Connecticut at the end of August. I'll make a graphic for next week. So we're actually going to be appearing at that show. You can come say hi, I don't know, take a selfie, play a word game with me, talk video games. So we'll be appearing at that show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Folks, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy, again, I love the comments and all the videos. We're due for another Doug Reacts at some point in the next couple of weeks. Look out for that. That's in the works as well. Folks, again, thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Word Game Wednesday.